Hey, I'm Decathlon Gamer, and welcome back to Pro Cycling Manager 2020. This is All Rounder. It's episode number 55. We're at the Baloise, Belgium tour. It's stage 1. It's more or less a prologue. It is more than 5 kilometers, but you know my opinion on that. Anything less than about 12, I consider a prologue. So, 17th place, just 3 seconds down at the time check, and I have a little bit of energy to spare, so I could push a little harder towards the finish. 3K to go. I've got a +1 race day condition, giving me a prologue of 73, 71 on the time trial, so almost a 73 average between the pair. 1.5K to go. Very, very technical on this one, and hopefully I like that corner. I just totally got swallowed up in there, so hopefully that does not destroy my ability to do anything on this one, but we'll see where we're at. 80th. How did I fall to 80th place? Holy cow. 5 seconds down. I was 3 seconds down, and then I was 5 seconds down. 3 seconds at kilometer 2. And then kilometer 6. So actually, this was only 6.5K. So it really is a prologue. But 4, right? I lose 3 seconds over 2K, and over 4K, I lose. I don't know. Okay. Well, not the result I was hoping for. Alright, so stage 2 here at the Baloise Belgium tour. And I'm going for a slightly bold strategy. I have leader outsider status within the team. I'm going to see what I can do about trying to, anyway. And I need a teammate to lead me out here. Mobak is not under my control. Yeah, that's not good. It's a little late. I'm 4K from the intermediate sprint point. I'd love to grab a second or 2 seconds or 3 seconds here. But nothing suggests I'm going to be able to do that. Mobak trying to break away. Let's hope they pull these guys back and that I can attack here at the last moment and go for it. It's 2K to go. We'll participate in whatever I can do with this. Nope, there's already 4 guys. They've got it. They're still away. So no seconds gained. I tried to get in the break initially. I was just going to go claim the seconds and then sit up and go back into the field. Whatever seconds I could get. They wouldn't let me in the break. I'm a threat in this race. And that's the big difference between last season and this season. Last season, nobody ever saw me as a threat. I think once or twice, my whole career, had I ever been seen as a threat. And that was the nothing races. All of a sudden this season, I'm being seen as a threat by others on a fairly consistent basis, which is incredibly surprising, as I'm still garbage as a rider. Well, okay, alright, well, not garbage. But we have no quality, right? I'm certainly not garbage. I could ride in the peloton in the World Tour and make it to the end of a lot of stages as a domestique. But nothing more than a domestique. I have no considerable value. I have a flat rating, I have a downhill rating, I have a Barodur rating. Nothing else is above a 71. So, what they look at me and feel threatened by, I don't know. I suppose I should be flattered. Alright, well, here on stage 2, I'm not picking up those bonus seconds. I do have lead out riders, so maybe I can squeeze my way into a top 3. It's unlikely, but we've done it. We've done it before. And we'll try again. That +2 race day condition today. I have a 72 sprint, 69 acceleration. Of course, that nice flat rating, so Let's hope my team can make it difficult at the end of the stage, or somebody else will make it difficult at the end of the stage. Probably DJ is here, Prophetess is here, Sunweb is here, so maybe they can make it hard. Which will make it easier for me. Remco Evenepoel is here. Gotta be one of the favorites for this race. He already put in top time on the prologue. And you can see we're seeing splits in the field, but it's not from fatigue. Nobody's that fatigued at this point. 20k to go. I now have Mobek. And I'm going to officially lock you down here, Bozeman. If you don't change your mind about that. 69 riders. This could be good. That breakaway is nearly caught. So if he gets caught, he won't be any help. He's out of energy. And now you can see that fatigue is setting in. We're down to 53 riders all of a sudden with 12k to go. And I'm going to laugh if this chase group that's been more than a minute behind us for 15k now, 20k now, if we didn't actually even gain time over them, right? That's sprint stages for you in this game. It's so broken. Alright, let's get Obak, even though he's a -3. Actually, he's not that great of a sprinter, is he? But he's got a 79 flat rating like me. He can hang on for a while longer, even though he's tired. Alright, Bozeman. Nice and easy now.
The sprinters are positioning themselves up front. It'll probably be a mass sprint finish.
Two-man lead out this far out with them that tired. It's not looking so good. However, this is more about keeping those back groups behind us. 6k
Watch
to go.
out. The team leader is falling behind.
5k to go.
The finish line is getting close. The riders
And
just
we're
passed the
doing
5
just
kilometers
enough to
road
keep
sign.
those guys from making contact with us. 3k to go. And accelerate a bit for Bozeman. We're back. We'll do the transcend thing here. Hey, transcend. There you go. And where am I?
There goes the sprint. The strong men are
Alright,
giving
go back.
their all.
Give me your sprint. I can't go a full K out. So
A
he
fall
goes
has
down.
just happened in the peloton.
Getting
Several
a
riders
late
are on the
start on
ground.
that sprint. I was
Solo
stuck
victory
behind
for
him.
Dylan Groenewegen.
Groenewegen. Wow. Okay. Yeah, he's fast. I get 5th on the stage, which is good. I just beat Demar and Case Bull, Halverson all the way down in 11th. It was good. It actually could have been better. There was no way I'm beating Groenewegen there.
We're waiting for the back
Probably
markers
could have
who
gotten
appear
the
to be
top
fairly
3.
numerous
But
in
for
this
some
difficult
reason,
race.
even though I had clicked sprint, it first didn't take it, and I think that was partly from Musso, or where Bozeman. It was probably Bozeman, not Musso. Where Bozeman was dropped from the group, it did that whole shift up, and so my sprint click didn't sprint. So lost about 50 meters from that. But then did click sprint again, and somehow I just stayed on Mobok's wheel
Now
for
for the race
another
highlights.
75 meters before untucking and taking off. So AI did not help me out with that one bit. I lost about 125 meters of sprint, which definitely cost me. I don't know. There was a good little gap from me to those guys. I'm not sure I would have beat them even if I would have gotten out of their wheel 125 meters sooner. You can see how I'm just tucked in there, where I should be coming out and overtaking him on the left here. Just kind of riding behind him. There. Yeah, I don't think I was going to beat those guys. Fifth is probably right where I would have been. I would have been maybe a bike length better, half a bike length better, but we were where we were. 14 points, just 19 from leveling up now. And it looks like I'm triggering my fitness peak. I haven't even had a message about it yet. But we've hit 100%.
Breakaway
On to
at the
stage
front.
3, and the motorbike just checked me up. That was nice. Free element today. Apparently, they're not worried about me today. They were worried about me yesterday. Today is cobble sections and longer race. This favors me way more than yesterday did. But today they don't care. Maybe because I'm still in 103rd place, because they didn't give a time gap to that chase group, so that chase group still ended up on same time as everybody else, just like I figured they would. 25-30k out, they get dropped, and they finish behind, yet they get same time.
A couple of teams have set
I'm
themselves
already
up as
almost a
pacemakers
minute
for the
out
pack.
front.
They
I'm gonna
obviously don't
slow
have
up
anybody
a
in the
little
breakaway
bit.
group.
It's only 2 other riders now. They've split off with each other. One's about to catch up, make contact with me. Maybe. Slow up a little more. 80 is not something I can maintain terribly long. Minute 40, minute 50, 2 minutes to the peloton. That's a good sign for me. Now we'll start to slow up. Okay, beginning my recovery. Heart rate finally getting to that point. There we go. Recovery begins. Petty has joined me here. 3 minutes ahead. The other guy bridges the gap. There it is, Van Hoof. I'm a definite favorite of these 3, and I can go out and gain some seconds. And we haven't even had any King of the Mountain points yet. I could claim those as well today. So I could have KOM jersey. I could get into the GC conversation. If we're lucky, we could hang on for a stage victory, because I could easily beat these 2. For others playing the game, let me know in the comments below, because I admittedly have grown more frustrated with this over time. The game feels buggier to me now than it did upon release.
The entente in
Go
the
ahead and
escape
attack
group is
here
far
for
from
this
cordial.
KOM point.
There are a couple of riders who want to go it alone.
Can we hang on? This red bar's fading fast.
There's a sustained rhythm at the moment. Some riders definitely won't be able to keep up.
99. Okay, got it. 5 points. But twice in this stage, we've had that bug where it kind of checks up and the gap just plummets. And I've never seen it when the breakaway is away from you. It's only when you are in the break. Oh gosh, already coming up on the next one
There's a
here.
breakaway in the leading group.
No chance for recovery. I can get up to second. Can I get all the way up to first? Oh, I can. Nice. Max points. Sit up, because here we go again. 3K to the next one. I want to recover very quickly on this. 10 points now. And those 2 swapped places through the first, so that's got me in good shape. Already 2.6. Anyway, the first time we only lost about 20 seconds. The second time we lost more than 2 minutes.
Some team managers mustn't appreciate the fact that there is a breakaway, given that the pack has increased its speed. Their front group is
15 points
disorganized,
here.
and some riders are exploiting this opportunity to
Wouldn't
attack.
quite
This climb
guarantee
is
that I have the
feared by
jersey,
many
but
riders. The
it
percentages
would
are very
just
high.
about stay going. Okay.
There's
Back
some
off.
that just can't keep up. There
Yeah,
are
there's
gaps
15
beginning to
points.
appear at the rear.
Anyway, I feel like I've seen the bugs more frequently of late than I did previously. So let me know if you see the same, or if it's just my imagination, which very well could be. Could have been like this all along. I was just more forgiving of it earlier, expecting that they would actually do something about it at some point. And then the fact that they haven't has been frustrating. Very well could be the case. Out of energy early. Oh, I did not go over the top first. I think I went over second there. Okay, now it's time to grab water one last time. And very much time to relax and recover a bit because my energy is low. Gap's down to 215. Never went back out to where it was. We were at about 440 and it went down to 215 after the second time it bugged out on us. We went back up to 330, so luckily the peloton was not ready to catch up to us yet at that point. So they sat up a bit, but you can see the gap is only 130 now, and it never did go back out where it was, so that was a bit of a waste. Now I only need one more of these to claim KOM jersey. And they just rode away from me. What the heck?
Aha! He's trying to give his pals the slip!
I gotta stay away for 6K here from the pack. It's okay if these guys go.
The pack is increasing
first.
its work rate. Some teams can't be happy with the breakaway. He crashed off and he's not getting up. Oh, I hope it isn't too serious.
Bunch of guys in that one.
The pace is too hot for certain
Somebody's
riders.
hurt.
There's a mass crash in the pack, but it
it's
doesn't
Halverson.
look too serious. We're hearing over the
Halverson
radio
injured.
that a rider has given up. There's an attack in the group at the front.
I'm really not wanting to waste energy here, but my lead comes down significantly, down to 16. Luckily, those two have been battling it out and
The
sharing
breakaway is not to
points.
everybody's liking. The peloton has
I'm in
significantly
danger
increased its
of
speed.
losing this lead to these guys. I want the KOM lead, but at the same time, I gotta get up there. I really need to get up there. Come on, come on, come on. Let's go. Right on
The riders
past.
are going through a very tough portion with percentages above 10%.
Got it. Okay.
There's an attack in the
now,
leading
sit up
group.
big time.
Some riders were not giving
need
it
to
their
recover.
all and sharing the pace. The pack is putting the squeeze
I
on the
need to
breakaway.
recover,
Let's
quick.
see if he can resist a comeback from the pack. Alone against everyone else is a very difficult position.
Okay, recovery's on before the pack gets to me, which is important. Okay, now we can speed up a little bit. Just
That's
keep
the
that heart
end of the
rate low.
breakaway. The pack gave them no
That
chance.
peloton is 64.
We've got 15
Already
kilometers to
got
the
that
finish
little bit of
line.
recovery. I have no teammate help. They don't see me as
Uh-oh,
a
the pack is quick in the
leader
pace.
anymore, even though I gained 6 seconds today. Or 5 seconds, possibly,
Bikes are
on the sprints.
severely put to the test on cobbled sections.
Last
so special
cobbled
frames
sections,
were
but
developed.
these are
They offer more flexibility
heavy,
and are better
4
at
stars,
absorbing vibrations.
and I'm
This
caught
takes a lot of
behind
strain off the
somebody
rider's
going
forearms.
really slow
The
there.
group is slowly thinning out due
Another
to
guy
such a
going
frantic
really
pace.
slow. I'm gonna get
There's
split
now
off
just
on
10
this, I
kilometers
think.
left. Somebody's taking a tumble in the main bunch.
Almost out of energy.
The riders are closing on the last 8 kilometers of the stage,
Just
which will
make it
most
through
likely
there.
end up in a mass
55 in the
sprint.
peloton, 7K to go. And gel up now. I don't want to get dropped here and lose time, but I am about to. And knowing this
The
game,
riders are
even
entering the last
though
5 kilometers of the stage.
last stage, guys were behind for almost 30K and didn't lose time. I'm behind for 7K, and I'm guaranteed
There goes the sprint.
they're
The
gonna,
strong men are
they're gonna
giving
lose
their
time,
all.
right? That's how this game works. Arrow, come on.
Victory for Dylan Ronwegen.
Groenewegen wins
The
again.
riders bringing up their rear have made it through sheer willpower. This stage was a
Technically, I
real
was a minute
strength
17
sapper.
behind. But we'll see. Game keeps doing strange things. Well over half the field lost time on last stage to not lose time. We'll see if that's the case for this one. Well, there it is. I should have lost time, just like all those guys on the last stage should have lost time and didn't, and neither did I. I finished 63rd on the stage and get same time. So it's another thing that was supposed to have been fixed this year, and they seem to have reverted back to the way it was, because the subtle changes that I saw the first week or two that the game was out, I don't see that anymore. I think they reverted back to the way the system was, which basically means same time for everybody. We're going to hand out same time cards again and again and again and again. I should have lost time, and now I'm in 11th place. I'm happy. This game can be strange sometimes. Not wanting to be too critical here, and I feel like I am. But the team assignment this time.
The pack is increasing its work rate.
I have
Some
the
teams
KOM
can't be
jersey.
happy with the breakaway.
I was a leader outsider. So I lead the KOM competition. There's obviously something with that can stick and be a thing. Or I'm sitting in 11th place overall, and I'm back into leader-outsider contention. What's it going to be? You figure the team is going to make one of those calls. Okay, we're back to supporting you as leader-outsider because you gain time and are suddenly in a leadership position to contend for that GC, or we want you to go in the break and take part in the KOM points classification. Right? Well, one or the other. They picked
Some
teammate
team
for the
managers
day.
mustn't appreciate the fact that there is a breakaway, given that the pack has increased its
having
speed.
any of that, and I immediately took off. But I only have 40 seconds over the field, and that's not looking so good. And I've been riding pretty hard for a good while, and the pack, I'm only 30 seconds away. So I'm at least going to try to hang on for this climb, but it looks like I might be sitting up and going back into the peloton here shortly, because I have a very slender lead at the moment, just 40 seconds ahead. Now just 30 seconds ahead. 2K to go to the top, and my energy is going to run out shortly after the top, so I'll have to rest, recover, and go back into the bunch. Speed up a little bit here to hang on for the top, at least get maximum points for now. And now we sit up. So I have 28. Looks like Van Hoof picked up points over the top as well. So Van Hoof now up to 18. It looks like he's interested in that jersey. And I'm back into the peloton.
The group has been overhauled.
Plankart. Whew, he flies away.
A rider just launched an attack.
I don't mind if he goes and claims some points. It'd be really nice if they would allow me to go claim some points, but yeah, apparently I'm too much of a threat for the GC, because Plankart easily rode out to a minute quite fast, and I'm cruising along at a 63. Field was not allowing that. You can see just how tired all these guys are, my teammates are, and now there's 6 riders and they have 3 minutes just like that. So let's hope they split those points up, and maybe, just maybe, I can hang on to this jersey. There's 4 Cat 3s to go. And it looks like everybody who claimed points on that, Van Hoof and Petty, were not in that. So I've got a decent lead, 23-point advantage. Everybody's recovered in the pack, including myself. Ben de Klerk with 11 points. Maybe we want to watch out for at this point, it appears. And I might have to, I don't have any team support. I might have to try to get out there at some point, or I focus on GC. I do have a +4 race day condition. I could do a little bit, potentially, with that. Probably not if I try to break away again. Was early enough, back in the field early enough. De Klerk's still on 11. De Wolf takes 10 points now. This is good. He didn't gain any points that time. Peloton's down to 54 riders. Somebody jumped to 17. I think it might have been De Klerk or De Wolf. One of those guys picked up significant points on that Cat 3. There's only a single Cat 3 left, but that's still quite a few Cat 4s. De Klerk up to 20. De Wolf up to 15. Both of those guys starting to be more of a threat to this jersey, and there's no climbs tomorrow. Whoever wears the jersey at the end of the day today, it's their
breakaway
jersey.
is not to everybody's liking. The peloton has significantly increased its speed.
And it's very much under threat right now, unless these guys get brought back pretty soon. Yeah, peloton's looking pretty tired. Plankart, look how tired he is. He does not have much energy left, so this could be good.
We've got just
might
1/3 of the race
catch up
left
to
to
them
run.
fairly
Now's
soon.
not the time to give up watching.
And then new people will start going over the tops of those climbs first, so I still have a chance. I just recovered energy, that's good. Declercq now at 21. I have a 7-point advantage. DeWolf goes to 18. So he went, what, second over the top? There's Declercq, I think. Was that him going backwards? No.
A couple of teams
still
have set
6 riders
themselves up
away.
as
They still have 2
pacemakers for the
minutes.
pack. They obviously don't have
Thought we were
anybody in the
closer than
breakaway
that.
group.
But look how tired Declercq is. Hopefully the others are like that. My teammates. I have no leadership role or anything like that. Actually, I was supposed to be teammate. I didn't do that. I'm not gonna worry about that. Those 10 points are not worth it when there's so many other things on the line besides that. Okay, gap's coming down a bit, mostly to the one rider though.
They
The other
obviously
5
don't
are
have
still
anybody
away.
in the breakaway group.
And they're still too far away. We catch one of them. It's 1:24. The gap's coming down pretty quick. This might be the last time I can afford for them to be away. It is Declercq and DeWolf are both close now in striking range of taking the jersey away from me, which means I might have to attack one of these last 2 climbs. And we're down to just 25 riders, but they are down to just 35 seconds and very fatigued,
A team leader is falling behind.
meaning I don't think they are likely to take points again. I might be able to go get points on this one. The gap's opened back up a little bit. Almost 10 seconds they've pulled out on this descent. 2.5K.
Whoa, there's an attack from inside the breakaway group. A rider is taking his chance alone.
1K to go.
The riders are going
And I'm
through a
catching
very
up
tough
to these
portion with
guys.
percentages above
Wolf
10%.
and Declercq are going towards the top there. 500 meters. Get through. Max points. Alright. Now I need to sit up. 34. Back out to a 9-point lead. And breakaway's caught because the peloton was not about to let me go. So we have 28 now at the front. And that right there, that little Cat 3, along with the first Cat 3, the combination of those two could and should be enough to keep this jersey. Might have to challenge this other one though. For this group is small, got a lot of tired legs in here. And we're looking at just 29 riders, so GC-wise, very much looking at
Watch
least
out.
at a
A
top
team leader is falling
25, 2.5K to go to the top of this one. Jakobsen working at the front. 1.5K. Attack again. Okay, gain a
He's
little
going to take them on
separation.
by himself.
Out 18 seconds already. 20 seconds. So I don't have to ride too hard here. This will guarantee the jersey. And then I only have a 13-second gap, so that's not much to try to hang on to for a breakaway win or something along those lines. I'm better off sitting up a little bit, coming back into the group, and then riding for the stage. I'm still out front. Okay. 15K to go.
The finish line
Jersey's
is getting
guaranteed.
close. The riders have just
So
passed the
I'm
15
not worried about
kilometers
this
road
last
sign.
one. Just to the stage finish. And I am recovering a bit here, which is nice. 9.5K to go. Just 24 riders left now. And I'm almost back to full strength as we head to the final climb. I'm going to gel up a little early. Not for the finish, but to try to be close near the top. I would imagine this is going to be a hard climb.
It's in such percentages
pace.
that the strongest can create some gaps. 5 kilometers remaining.
Here it goes. 4.5K. Out near the front. 2.5K. To the front. And now, 1K to go.
There goes the sprint. The strong men are giving their all.
I might get second here. No, it's going to be third.
Victory for
I'm out of red
Dylan
bar.
Ronregan.
Groenewegen again. Ulysses. But I grabbed third on the stage. So, I just gained 4 seconds again. I will be in the top 10 for sure after that. Groenewegen, though, cruising to victory. I'm surprised he's still around after all those climbs.
Bringing up the rear continue to cross the line. It's a
That
bit
hard,
of a knock for the
but
morale.
considering there's only 24 guys left, to see Dylan Groenewegen as one of those 24, Ulysses, Reguigui, Ballerini, Hirsch, why isn't Hershey winning this stage? Why isn't Evenepoel winning this stage? And how is Groenewegen still there? That's impressive from him. That didn't just put me in the top 10, that put me into third place. So I jump the order all the way up into a podium spot. Groenewegen running away with the overall. Third in the points classification. Winner of the KOM, as there's no points available on the final stage. And under 25's jersey as well. So really good result there. I only get the 5K whatever poor, but I get 23 points, which is enough to level up. It's only a skill point, so next stage is also only a skill point, but we are able to finish the personality tree, get that branch, get that achievement unlocked. I don't care too much about the achievements, but I care a little bit. It's nice to get through that. So we're done with the race and personality ones. We're going to finish off the performance ones. I know Discovery has its use, and some people like it. For me, it's not a big deal. It's really not a big deal. So we'll get the willpower, we'll get the training, and then we'll move on to Discovery. Final kilometers of the final stage. There's the finish. It's got a little hill and then a little downhill before you head into it.
None of the favorites is giving an inch.
So
The riders
that'll
are
be
entering
nice
the
to
last
see.
10
But
kilometers
now
of the
with just
stage.
10K to go, this is the last lap. So I've already set myself up nicely for this. And we're going to get moving on this. So I
There's some
have
that just
4
can't keep up.
teammates
There are
as
gaps beginning
now
to appear at the
full
rear.
leader. Now that I'm up to third place, they finally recognize that. We still have a breakaway of 4. They have not been caught yet, but it's only a 20-second advantage that they have. And you can see Bozeman having a hard time getting to the front, even in the high 80s, low 90s on work level. 6K to go. So it's time to gel up.
There
It's
are
also
just
time to
5
go
kilometers left.
full 99 for these guys. Bozeman gets out front, but Van Empel caught behind. He can't seem to get clear. This is where attacks go to die. So him back to auto. He'll try to protect, maybe. And he does. Nice. Okay, Van Empel. There's that breakaway. It's already down to 3K.
The escapees have surrendered.
Let's sprint.
That gave them no chance.
Van Empel. Okay, Musso.
There goes the sprint. The
Okay.
strong men are giving their
Orbach.
all.
And Transcend. And myself. I have a -2 race day condition, even though I'm supposed to have a +2, so I have no chance of actually
Victory
beating
for Arnaud de Mar.
anybody in the sprint. I'm surprised by the fact that Groenewegen is nowhere to be seen in this sprint. He took 13th. I'm not that far behind that. In 18th. Damar takes the win. Case Bull.
The tail enders are still coming in.
30. All sprinters, so no surprise. But Groeneweggen's got such a huge advantage over everybody else here in terms of attributes that
and
he's
here
been
are the
winning
race highlights
every
that we
stage.
selected for you.
Very surprised he lost one. And missed out completely. You can see even I couldn't get anywhere near the right position on that one, even with my guys going full bore for many kilometers. But none of those three were in any type of contention, so I hang on to third place. Take fourth in the points, win the KOM, win the under 25s, and we take second as a team. That's definitely going to be worth some points. 66. I like it. That was a good race. Even though at times it wasn't anything spectacular by any means, it ultimately was a good race. So that was the Baloise Belgium Tour, and that's going to do it for this episode. I'm Decathlon Gamer. Thanks for tuning in. Be sure to hit that like button, and I'll see you next time. Have a good one. 8th place in Continental rankings. Tied, actually, for 7th with Martinelli. See you next time. Bye for now.